Today, I wanted to give you 4 reasons why I believe copywriting is the best career for anyone looking to make money online as a beginner. For me, copywriting was the thing I used to leave my 9 to 5 job and transition into this new digital world. Now, you may be in a position where you are sick of your 9 to 5 job and you are looking for another career option. You might be in a position where you want to make a little bit of extra money every month. You may want to travel and earn while you're traveling. These are all the reasons why I started copywriting to begin with, because it's a low barrier to entry career. Anybody can learn copywriting as long as you understand what to focus on in the beginning to become a proficient writer. But essentially anyone can become a copywriter. You don't need a university degree. You need to spend years and years before you get your first paying client. You can literally have a paying client within a number of weeks and even short months. Like, it didn't take that long. The first reason I chose copywriting was the flexibility it gave me. I do a lot of mountain biking, a lot of travel, adventure, and having like an office job or a job where I'm based in a certain location is a constraint on that. Like, I can't travel as much as I would like to with the constraints of a traditional 9 to 5 job where I have to like clock in and go to a specific place to work to earn my money for the day. Copywriting for me gave me that flexibility to be able to work from wherever and whenever I wanted. So I could go and travel the world, ride my mountain bike, and then choose specific work blocks wherever I wanted in whatever location I wanted to get my work done. And for me, that's usually a coffee shop. I like working in public spaces. I know I'm in like a little office now in my house, but I like going to coffee shops, whipping open my laptop, ordering a coffee, and getting my work done from there. You may be a little bit different, but if you're looking for the flexibility and be able to work from wherever you want, that's the first reason I would recommend checking out copywriting as a career. The second reason, the sky really is the limit in terms of how much money you can earn from copywriting. So with a 9 to 5 job, for example, or something where your time is tied directly to how much you earn, which I guess is similar to copywriting to start with if you're freelancing. When you start getting good at copywriting and you grow to 3, 5, 10 plus K a month, there really is no cap to what you can earn, because you can enter into marketing agencies. You can also start your own agency where you've actually got copywriters working underneath you, which infinitely enables you to scale what you're doing. And obviously when you become an even better writer, you can charge more for what you're doing because you're more valuable and you can help clients in an even more proficient way. Third reason, you are always around business owners. When you're first starting out, networking is key. Joining groups and communities online and offline where your potential clients are hanging out, which are usually going to be business owners, this is a really good thing to do. When you start getting clients as a copywriter, you'll notice that you'll start hanging around with different crowds of people. If you are like forward thinking and you want to get more clients, so you're always surrounded by business owners. Like, the business owner you hire or hires you as a copywriter, they are going to know 5 or 10 other business owners that may or probably do need a decent copywriter. And all you have to do is do a decent piece of work for one of them to be referred to somebody else. So you can see how the network effect works here. It's almost like a compounding effect. Say if you had one client and they told 2 or 3 people about you, and those 3 people then told 2 or 3 people about you, you can see how this like spider webs out, and you'll get to the point very quickly where you're actually, 1, increasing your prices, and 2, you'll actually be in a case where you can turn down work and only focus on the things that you want to work on. In the beginning, you may just want to get out the starting gates and get a client. That's probably where most of you are. You just want to do any copywriting job just to earn money and prove to yourself that this copywriting thing isn't a fad and you can do it as a sustainable career path. But to get there, you may have to just take whatever comes up, kind of thing. You might not have the flexibility to be quite as selective as you can be further down your copywriting career. When you start connecting with more and more business owners, you'll be surprised at how fast this network grows. And you should never stop networking or surrounding yourself with business owners and people. And the fourth, let's talk a little bit about how much you can earn from being a copywriter, because again, that's the question that comes up a lot. People want to know if this is a long-term sustainable thing. One of the reasons I got into this was because I knew how lucrative copywriting was. And persuasion, communication, and being able to write in a way that gets somebody to take an action, whether that is to buy a product, subscribe to a newsletter, click a link, whatever it is, read a book or an article. This is the most powerful marketing skill you will ever learn. So even if you don't plan on being a copywriter, like I'd almost suggest learning copywriting, or at least the principles and foundations of copywriting, because it's going to give you a very, very good baseline of what actually is human psychology and communication, and as well as like a really, really good base of marketing knowledge, which you can apply to not just copywriting, but literally everything in business growth and life. Like you can earn quite easily as much as a doctor would earn, or like someone you see as like a professional income who probably will have spent years honing and learning that craft. And I'm not saying you're going to come out the gate and start earning as much as a doctor in the UK or the USA as a beginner copywriter, but it's very, very quick to increase your income as a copywriter. Let's just say, for instance, you are brand new to this and you do a few weeks practicing copy, you are reaching out to potential clients, you land a few clients, and you are literally just charging 2K a month for your services, right? Which is a package of emails. For example, I focus on email copywriting because I think that is the best way for beginners to get started. Useful links in the description if you are interested in joining my copy club or course. As a beginner, focus on email copywriting with that 2K a month package, 3 emails a week roughly. That's going to take you an hour and a half a week per client, right? You can do the maths on that. It doesn't take many clients. Let's say, for example, you had 5 clients paying you 2K a month. You've just hit 10K a month. And that's pretty much 95% profit. You don't really have many expenses. I mean, with an e-commerce business, for example, if you were to have to buy all the inventory and then store it and then fulfill those orders to customers, the profit margins you would earn from that are going to be way less. They're going to be like 30 to 40% at best. Whereas copywriting, you're literally taking all the profit because there's no expenses really. I mean, your only expenses are probably a professional domain, professional email, maybe a subscription to Card, which is the landing page builder I use, which is like $19 a year to build your one-page website, which explains to clients like what you actually do. There's really very minimal expenses in relation to how much you can actually earn as a copywriter. So it's almost like it's not even noticeable. The amount of money you can earn is humbling almost, and you can grow it as fast and as big as you want. Like there's no cap on it. So like I said before, when you reach a level where your time is the constraint, so I've got too many clients now what do? I haven't got enough time to take on any more clients. Well, one, you either increase your prices so you can work with less clients, or you can work with more clients at a higher rate, or this is the part where you start looking at bringing in more team members, more copywriters to work with you, so you can focus more on the outreach and less on the fulfillment of the clients. You can have writers writing for you. You can then check the copy off, and then send it back to the client. So you can infinitely scale your skills, and you can teach these copywriters to become as good as you are, or even better. You could hire better copywriters than you are, which is probably what I would suggest. So you can literally build this into like a mini empire, or you can keep it really lean and just grow to the sustainable level that you want, that funds whatever goal it is, whether it's travel, whether it is just being able to provide for your family more, earning an income on the side, like whatever it is. Like copywriting for me is the best beginner business model to make money online. Like that's my honest opinion, and it's my honest opinion because it's my journey. That's what I have done, and that's what I want to share with you guys. So I hope this is useful. If you have any comments or questions on what we just talked about copywriting in general, pop them below, and there are some useful links in the description. I will see you in the next video.